Hi, The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece, and you can't change my mind. I've been thinking for a while how I wanted to do this video, if I wanted to keep it completely spoiler free and make it kind of like a review, or, you know, have a bunch of spoilers and just have it be a gush fest. But I've decided that rather than spoiling this for people, I'm going to keep this as spoiler free as I can and just give you my thoughts on the game without ruining it for anybody. So here's the thing. You're playing in a fantasy setting where there's magic through these little devices called ordnance that you can power with quartz and sepith and a bunch of other things. And there's guns and there's monsters and there's melee weapons and there's all sorts of fun takes on how magic and technology would work together. But here's the thing. You are playing as a girl named Estelle and her adopted brother named Joshua. And you're going through this area called Liberal to different cities to become full-fledged bracers. Now, what the fuck is a bracer? Simply think of it this way. A bracer is an adventurer that is with a guild and they take on odd jobs and different quests to help different denizens of cities. Okay? Very straightforward premise, but that's what it's called. It's a bracer. So when you start the game, they're fledgling apprentice bracers. They are not full-fledged bracers. They're going from city to city to become actual bracers. Well, their dad leaves to go do a thing. Okay. And their dad winds up leaving an important MacGuffin item with them that actually has an impact on the story. And long story short, again, without spoiling anything, shit goes fucking down. I want you to keep in mind, everybody who's played the Trails series says this game is just a prologue. This isn't even like the best yet. It's the following game that is like, this game is really cooking. But the reason I bring that up is because the story in this game, the character development in this game, the interactions in this game, it's all top tier writing. There was not a single time where I was like, man, let's just get the fuck out of here. Let's just get to the next segment. Let's go back to where we were. I had fun from start to finish. And a lot of that is due to the writing. If you are somebody that only cares about realistic graphics and action-based combat, this may not be for you. But if you have any love in your heart for a good story, a lovable cast of characters, some fucking goofballs, and beautiful music with a cozy aesthetic, I'll be honest with you, you're missing out. I gotta give a shout out to Neptozima. They're the ones that put me onto this game, and honestly, this is the only 10 out of 10 I played last year, and I finished it at the beginning of this year. It is a phenomenal run. Like maybe I make a separate video gushing about it and just spoiling shit. But here's the thing. The combat itself, while some of it becomes skippable at certain sections of the game, there's a pretty nice push-pull factor of, okay, well, some enemies are flying and you can't really use a melee attack on them, but you can use a gun or you can use arts. Arts is your magic, by the way. And crafts are like skills that aren't magic related. There's essentially two different meters you can use for abilities. Arts is your MP, and then a CP or craft points goes towards your craft skills. So any character can get any magical art, but each character has their own individual crafts. Good lord. So keep that in mind. Back to the enemy types. So some enemies, if you kill them, they'll explode. So you don't want to be on top of them when you kill them. Some enemies will call in for reinforcements. Some enemies, like I said, just straight up dodge melee attacks most of the time. Some of them are magical resistance. You need to be kind of careful with how you plan your party, but not really. It's very well balanced. I mean, there's one fight, one asshole in the game where when you fight him, it's entirely unfair. I still can't believe I beat that, by the way. But overall, like, there's not been a single time I lost where I was like, oh yeah, the game just cheesed me. You know what I mean? It was all very fair combat, very rewarding. Having AoE spells is extraordinarily rewarding. Keeping yourself, like having someone that could heal, or maybe like a hybrid caster, like a buffer or whatever, buffer, debuffer. There's different ways you could play the game and you're rewarded for doing each way. And I know there's a lot of games like, oh, you could play your own way. But a lot of the times it just kind of boils down to spam X button a million times or spam X spell and you're good to go. In this game, that wasn't really an option. There are some mobs, yeah, sure, whatever. But towards the end, but in general, no, not so much. So that's like the combat praise. Music, all the tracks, all of them are phenomenal. The ones that make you feel sad or apprehensive do exactly that. The ones that get you pumped up for battle, you're like, yeah, it's fucking fighting time, let's go. It's just, the game is peak JRPG, and if the series continues like this, it might be the best JRPG series of all time. I don't know. I haven't played any of the other games yet, but we're going to be this year. I just wanted to gush about the game. It was my only 10 out of 10 for the year, and yeah, go out, Get the Legend of Heroes, Trials in the Sky. Motherfucker's on sale. Every single Steam sale. There's no reason. It's so good. If you have no money, then I mean, like, how are you watching me? I'm kidding. No, but for real though, it's really, really fun. The character bonds and interactions, again, the writing, the character interactions really carries the entire thing so much more than anything else I've seen in recent times. Play some Trials. Anywho, thanks for making it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like Trials, tell me your favorite character from the prologue down below. For those of you that are looking forward to play it, have fun. Maybe move that to the top of your queue because it's a full package and it's real, real good. Okay, anyways, see you in the next one.